Listen, we got some crazy news to discuss in the sport of boxing, and it's coming out of man down. You already know Errol Spence is a crazy situation going on with his trainer, Derrick James. The reports are coming out that Derrick James sues Errol Spence Jr., who filed a countersuit. We got to break it all down, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Derrick James, I repeat, filed a lawsuit against former welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. on April 17th in Dallas County, Texas, as he seeks damages upward of $5 million related to the payment the longtime boxing trainer believes he is owed for working Spence's corner. That same day, Spence filed a countersuit seeking relief. Both complaints were obtained by ESPN. James is ESPN's 2022 Trainer of the Year. He had trained Spence in Dallas since his days as an amateur boxer, which culminated in fighting representing the U.S. We all know he hasn't been the same since he took that nasty L. He's looking like he's going to be getting into it with Sebastian Fandora. We're gonna break it all down, man. I got Phonics in the house. Phonics, man, we got breaking news in the sport of boxing. What's your thoughts on the situation with Errol Spence Jr., Derrick James? What's happening?
Well, from what I read, man, like I think it's kind of dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude has been with you, man, since you was a juvenile, man, through the Olympics and everything. And y'all basically had a gentleman's handshake in the beginning, like, yo, I'm gonna get 10% of the purse. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? And then, we find out Errol Spence, he talking to Al Heyman, and what I'm saying, the last fight he had, which you recall for, he gave him 350,000. You know what I'm saying? And he said that was generous. I think that's a smack in the face, man. Obviously, this goes back several fights. You know what I'm saying? So, and it does. It goes back several fights. Derrick James won his money, man. And I guess he was like, yo, we cool. So I ain't going to cause no fuss after this fight and that fight. But where Derrick James messed up is he's talking about, they had a gentleman's handshake. It's not a contract. That's not a contract. So that's going to be a big thing when they go through, arbitration and stuff like that, because you can't prove any of that. You're just saying we had a gentleman's handshake. However, you know what I'm saying, I think Spence is being a clown. Yo, this dude, he brought you up from a pup, man. He brought you up from a pup, and he was there with you, and he held you down, and you don't want to pay the man? Like, that's setting a bad precedent, and let's see who else is going to work with you, is going to want to work with you behind that. Derrick James is very respected in the game of boxing. He's just coming off a unbelievable, unbelievable fight with, Ryan Garcia, who he was backing. And, he's backing Frank Martin against Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? So this man is respected. You know what I'm saying? He trained Anthony Joshua for a while in his comeback. He's highly respected, man. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't look good for Errol Spence. So even if he does lose in court, he's not going to lose in the boxing world. Errol Spence is going to lose. His reputation is going to be destroyed. And until my going against Fondora, I don't recommend that for Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what say you?
I'm with you. Like I said, you seen him step in the ring after Fandora defeated my man Zoo, pardon me. And that was
Tim Zoo.
Yeah, nobody expected that. Like you already talking about you advising Spence not to deal with Fandora. How would you think a fight like that when you see Sebastian Fandora's size, the height? Do you think that he's gonna have a clear advantage over Spence, or do you think Spence could remind the world who he is?
He could remind the world who he is. I'm not gonna say that, because Fandora, before he fought Tim Zoo, he got knocked out his last fight. He got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's a tall dude, and up to that point, he was very dominant. And even with Tim Zoo, if it wasn't for the blood and all of that, he might not have won that fight. But Spence, I don't know about Spence, man. Like I said, we don't know who's going to train him now. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where his mind is at. But I just think, like, this is really dirty. Like, this guy brought you up from a pup, man, and for you to come at him sideways and not pay him. You made $25 million fighting Terrence Crawford. You got the bread. You can't give him $5 million and have him straight. Yo, this had to go to court. I'm sure he talked to you about this and asked you about this, and you blew him off on some cocky stuff, man. So now he had to go. He had to go to court, and I just think that's wrong, man. And there's no loyalty there.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I said, we want to see the best for Spence. Like I said, Spence been through a lot. Do you think that obviously all this is hinging on that loss to Terrence Crawford? Do you think that's basically going to be the deciding factor in this partnership ending?
Well, yeah, Deontay Wilder did it. You remember last time he lost to Fury? You know what I'm saying? Or either it was the first time. How many times they fought? Two or three? I think it was two.
It was
You know what
three.
I'm saying? Okay, three. Okay, so the second fight, yeah, he blamed that on his trainer, got rid of him, and then you got beat again. You know what I'm saying? So, um, look, man, boxing's like any other sport, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy's a coach, but he can't go in the ring. He can't go on the field. He can't go on the court and play for you. You got to just, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what he's saying. Listen to the adjustments and follow through. Spence was done from round one against Crawford. That's neither here nor there. Pay that man what you know what I'm saying, what you owe him. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, this man's been with you damn near since the beginning. And it's really dirty that you're doing him like that. You know what I'm saying? Over $5 million, you know what I'm saying? And you're probably worth, and I'm just stepping out here, people. Errol Spence might be worth $75 million or more. What is $5 million? You know what I'm saying? That's like 3.5% or something like that. And don't judge me on my math, but it's somewhere around there. 4%, 5%, it's nothing. You can't pay that man after all he's done for you. And Derrick James seems like he's a straight up dude, man. I don't know that man from a can of paint, but I see that every fighter that he coaches, they respect him highly. They respect him enough. Where Ryan Garcia said, "Oh, you disrespecting my coach? Now I want to beat you up." So now he want to beat up Errol Spence. Yo, can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. Pay the man his money.
Right. Like I said, obviously, by the looks of things, it's not going to end well. But all we can do is hope for the best for these guys. Spence, he done been through a world of chaos. So at the end of the day, he may need to, re-navigate his career. You don't see these two. At first, it started with some rumors, but now it seemed like it's no joke here. I'm just getting into some more reports here. Spence represented to James that he earned $3 million for the fight against Mikey Garcia, 1.5 million apiece for the Porter
Right.
Garcia.
Right, and he offered him 10%. He said I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, they said their agreement was 10% of the purse. Yeah, so that's 350 grand.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So you're absolutely right. As I'm looking into it, so clearly they're gonna have to go to court and get this thing situated. But as soon as the more news and updates come from this, we will be bringing it to you. So make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.